Hello dear, welcome to a continuation of our project. In today's video, we're gonna be continuing from where we stopped. In our last video, we were able to design the parcel payment page, and we're gonna continue now from where we stopped. And the next page we're gonna be working on after the parcel payment page is gonna be the acknowledgement page. So the acknowledgement page, because the parcel payment page contains two buttons, right? It contains the checkout button and the pay on delivery. So the checkout button will redirect the customer to the payment page, maybe an online payment gateway, while the pay on delivery will redirect him to an acknowledgement page where he can print. It contains details of his request, so with those details he can keep track of his request as well. Okay, so we're gonna design this page now, and then after this we're gonna design the track request page. And then this page is for the deliver man when he he accepts a delivery request. Okay, so this as well is for the delivery man where he can manage his the current request that he's delivering. Okay, so let's start. Going back to our editor, I'm gonna save this page as what? As acknowledgement, right? Pay on delivery. This pay on delivery should link to acknowledgement. So I'm gonna change. Okay, oh, it's already there. It's not, the browser is not just refreshed. Okay, so I'm gonna refresh this page. Yeah, so if I hover on it, you can see down here that the page now is acknowledgement.html. Okay, so I'm gonna save this page now. I'm gonna save as again as acknowledgement.html. Okay, so again the title starting from the title of the page, the acknowledgement, then go back to our pencil and see. So we have acknowledgement. Okay, so here here we have acknowledgement. The next thing we have the order number. So okay, so the order number is just above the parcel weight. Then we also have the pickup location, the drop / delivery location, and then the amount to pay. So just a new introduction of a new field called the order number. So I'm gonna just duplicate this to give us the order number. So I'm gonna change this one to order number, and then I'm gonna give a random order number of 10 digits. Yep, and then save it. The acknowledgement page contains no button, but I think okay, good, it contains two buttons: download PDF or print. Good. So we're gonna change this one to download PDF, and then we're gonna change this guy to what? To print. Okay, so we can simply add we can change this guy to a div. and then we can simply call the global print function, JavaScript print function. Say onClick is equal to print, like this. That's all. So clicking on that button will definitely, so this is the acknowledgement page. Oh, one thing we are missing is that our order number is also in red. So we're gonna copy the same settings that we have given to the amount to pay, which is W3 tax thread, W3 large, and then we're gonna give it to our order number, and then we're gonna make the order number to be in bold. Okay, so that solves the problem. Next, we add the global JavaScript function to print. Say print. See, now we can print this order number here, and you can be able to track and all that. Okay, the next page we're gonna design is the track request. So the track request page simply asks you for your order number, you supply, and click on track. If the request is found, then this is the result of your track, right? It means from the beginning, it's a page that is an interactive page on its own. From the beginning, this guy is gonna be hidden, right? So, but when you are able to supply a valid order number and click on track, right, then the track of your request will now be displayed for you like this. Okay, so we're gonna be designing the whole of this. Then it's left for the developer now to write the logic to do all that. Okay, so I'm gonna call it track.html. So I'm gonna save this page as track.html. Okay, and so it's gonna link to this page here. Oh, where are those my links at the bottom? They're not there. Okay, so we'll need to create them. These links. If you recall, we have some links at the bottom here. You can see them all here. Yeah, about 5 of them or 6 of them. Okay, so we're gonna have to do that. Those links come just above the privacy policy and term of use, right? Okay, so to do that, we're gonna have to create, so this is and once we do that on this page, we're gonna have to copy these links, and then we'll paste them here like this. So the first link we want to create is a track your parcel. So we're gonna say track your parcel. This links you to the track.html. Then the next link is write a review. So you can write a review, right? So you will be write review.html. Then the the next link is complain / stroke suggestions. We have complain / suggestion. So this links to complain.html. Then the next is blogs and FAQ. So we have blogs. So this links to blogs. Then we have FAQ, frequently asked questions. Then the last one is what? The last one is contact, I guess. Yeah, contact us. Okay. So we have contact us into contact.html. Okay, so this is the track.html page now. Now that I have done this, I'm gonna change the address to track.html. Here we are. Now on this track.html page, we have our links. And we need to introduce a top and bottom padding. So I'm gonna introduce I think W3 padding 16 will do. So W3 padding 16 on this row. Say W3 padding 16. This introduces a 16 pixel top and bottom padding on the container. So let's see that. I think it's perfect. It's perfect. Okay, so now look at this. I have several pages, right? This means this particular set of links here only exists in the track.html page. So if I go to other pages like request pickup, they don't exist there. So I have to copy them manually and paste them in all the other pages that I have created, right? So that's not a good web design. That's not a good web design, right? So these are reasons where JavaScript enhanced pages becomes necessary. For example, when you start to use frameworks like the React.js, that helps you to build web pages in form of components, reusable web components, so that common codes like this, or should I say common segments or components like this, can be shared. You can just reuse them, you can just put them on this page, remove them from that page and all that without stress, without having to copy and paste the way I just did like this. So it means every time I change a link or I introduce a new link on this page or any page, I have to update all other pages manually. So that's a lot of work. Okay, so we are back. to our track page. Okay, now we're gonna change. Well, let's look at our pencil design. What do we have? We have track delivery request here. So the title of the page is going to be track. I hope this page is bold enough. Okay, let me just increase the font. Good. So we have track delivery request. Okay, so the next thing is a form. We have a form, so I'm gonna change this guy to a section. I'm gonna change this guy to a section, and so I'm gonna remove this padding here, and then I'm gonna change this guy to a label. I'm gonna introduce a label, then I'm gonna say introduce a bold tag. I'm gonna write supply order number, supply order number. Then next I'm gonna bring in an input, the input dot w3 input. Of course it's gonna close it like this, but no, I don't want that. This is what I want. So I'll give it a w3 round, w3 border, and then I'm gonna come here now and change the type to what? Text, like this. So that's my input. The next thing I'm gonna have a button called the track. So I'm gonna pick this box here and take it up just below my input here, but I'm gonna delete this guy, so I don't need it. I'm gonna change this guy to what? Track. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. Okay, good. So let's see, I have my button now. Okay, let's refresh this. Okay, good. So you supply your order number and then you can track. The next thing is, if you're able to track successfully, then your track result should be here. So I'm gonna create another box now to contain my track result. I think it makes a lot of sense to label it track result. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say div dot w3 padding small, w3 padding small, like this. I'm gonna give it a color, say w3 team L3, so that it should be a little bit darker than the other guy, and I'm gonna paste all of this inside like this. Okay, so all I have done is that I moved all of these into another box. That's what I did. So I just moved all of these guys into another box. So I'm gonna refresh now. Good. So this is what I have now. Just like I have in my pencil design, I have this box here, right? So I'm gonna have all of this. Oh, this is parcel delivery status. Yep, I think that makes sense. Okay, so in this box here, I'm gonna have the first thing I'm gonna have is a label. So I'm gonna remove these guys like this. The first thing I have is a label, so I'm gonna have parcel delivery status. Okay, I think I will make this to be large since it's a label. Okay, so it is centralized, so I'm gonna add W3 center, refresh. Okay, good, we have that. Then the next thing is I have my order number, and the status could be one of these, and then I have this diagram representing. So the next thing I'm gonna, oh, I deleted that order number. Okay, so I have just the order number and the status. Oh, so I'm gonna use this amount to pay. I will move it to the top to create my order number now. So I'll put it here, change this one to order number, and then I'm gonna bring in the order number again, then the what, the status. So you will want to know, is it, what's the status right now? Is it already delivered? Is it pending? Is it pre-pickup, pending, pre-pickup, picked up, and then on transit, delivered. So let's just write delivered, for example. So the status is delivered. Then the next thing is this diagram here. I'm not going to draw this one, but we could draw it. So it's very simple. We have three boxes, then an arrow or a line. We don't really need an arrow, we need a line. So this could be a line. Let's see. So we can remove this one, and then we can remove this one, right? So it's just a line. So it's pretty simple to do. One thing we could do is it's pretty simple, but I think we're gonna do it in a different video so that we don't waste our time. Okay, so we're gonna just stop here. I intend for this video not to be more than 20 minutes, but it's already 23. So see you in another video. Thank you.